Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Cruznik's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruznik X. We are back in Final Fantasy XIV, and it is time. We have been through 10 grueling levels of training, but here we are, the final leg of the race for the Path of the Scholar. In our last episode, Landenel had informed us that someone had spotted the phantom faerie that we've been looking for. Unfortunately, it's in the Lost City of Amdapor. As such, it's going to be a tough fight, but we're going to try and get right to it. Let's not waste any more time and get right to the level 70 Scholar quest, our Unsung Heroes. Chris, you're here! Excellent! Landenel, mere moments ago, received the necessary authorization for us to enter Amdapor. He'll also be accompanying us into the Lost City. He claims that in watching over Setoto, he's developed a brotherly affection for her and wants to help. Honestly, I think he's just raring for a fight. Well, whatever his reasons, I am simply glad for his assistance. The more seasoned fighters we take, the faster we'll be able to dispatch the parasite leeching Setoto of her ether. Now, let us head to the gates, where we will be meeting Landenel. You mean Landenel's not right here? Are you ready, Chris? Good. The moment Landenel joins us, we'll enter the Lost City. Here we go. Chris! Landenel! After the ferry! Where is it going? Is it trying to lead us somewhere? Keepers of ancient Amdapor, no doubt. Let us quickly finish them off. Come on, lads. We've got a long way to go. Be gone with you! It's the ferry we're after! Are they going to be releasing these light sprites in the next expansion? I just want to know. Landenel, you are unbelievably weak. Like, seriously, dude. Look! It's just atop those steps! We must hurry and topple these things! Let's hope this goes far enough. If we work together, we kill things faster. Is it waiting for us? What the? Chris, fall back and provide us cover. Landenel, on your guard! It comes! Oh yeah, I don't think sacred soil does what I think it does. This is gonna hurt. Oh boy. Oh, that was close. Oh my god. Is it gone? It is! We did it! It's another victory for the Royal Marines! The statue stopped moving, and the earlier dread I felt has begun to recede. It appears the Phantom Faerie is no longer. Yes, which means there's a very good chance Setoto's ether has returned to her. She'll be up soon. Let's hurry back so that she might have a friendly face to wake to. And we're gonna fall behind right quick. What is it, Eos? A ruby? Chris! What in God's name are you doing? Come! We must return to Camp Tranquil post-haste! There's Alka Zolka. Every time I say his name, I want to think of Alka. I want to call him Alka Seltzer. That fight took a lot more out of me than I thought it did. Where's Setoto? And Landenel, for that matter. Setoto! You're awake! Alka, what's wrong? Are you alright? Do you not remember? You attempted to summon Lilac and fell unconscious. You've been asleep this entire time. Well, at least until we defeated the faerie you had called forth. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. It was never my intention to place any of you in harm's way. While I was sleeping, I had a dream. It was of my father. When the first wave of the sickness hit, person after person began taking ill. I watched as he and the other scholars rushed through the streets, trying to save anyone they could. Then, the sickness struck me. When my skin began to turn green and my limbs began to shrink, he decided to embark upon a mission to obtain the cure. One he knew was destined to end in failure from the very start. He made his way to where all the white mages resided. The enemy nation of Amdapor. In a last-ditch attempt to save me, he infiltrated their borders. I suppose we all know how that story ends. Even if he no longer cared for me, loathed me even, for what I had become, it wouldn't matter. I just wish I could have seen him one last time. What are you talking about, Setoto? Your father would have been delighted to see the stunning young woman you've grown into. Thank you, Alka. You always know what to say. While I've always known I'd never again feel my father's loving embrace, I had thought that maybe, just maybe, I could have at least seen his faerie. In my selfish desire to do so, however, I put everyone in danger, including Lilac. Words are not enough to express how sorry I am. That reminds me. Setoto, do you have any idea why Lilac was so drawn to the Lost City?
You need not worry about it, friend. There's likely little rhyme or reason to the actions of a frenzied spirit.
Maybe. But the way she was moving seemed deliberate. Almost as though she was trying to show us something. Do you have any ideas, Chris?
Well, I picked this up earlier.
A gemstone? I think this is what Lilac was trying to lead us to. We should take it to Sarito Carito that he might examine it. He of all people will be able to comprehend its significance. Oh, I nearly forgot. Landenel, sir. Thank you for taking care of me when I was unwell.
Think nothing of it. This world may be full of self-serving men and women, but don't forget that not all of us are like that. Should you run into someone or something that threatens to hurt you, be sure to come and find me. Once I run them through with my lance, they should bother you no longer.
Thank you, sir. I'll be sure to do that.
What do you know? He's a nice guy after all. Well, not Camp Overlook, Camp Bronze Lake. Alright, here we are.
Sarito Carito! There is something we would like for you to examine. Chris discovered this gemstone in the Lost City of Amdapor. It seemed as if to be of great import to the faerie Setoto summoned.
Indeed.
Dear gods. It couldn't possibly be. This gemstone. It appears to contain concentrated white magics. How did you find this? Ah. From what you described, I can only surmise that this is the Guardian Statue's crystal core and the source of its power. Is it possible then that this is what Setoto's father sought to acquire by infiltrating Amdapor?
It is very likely. Had the Nimians managed to attain and analyze one of these gemstones, we could have found the remedies to any number of diseases. Possibly even that of the sickness which destroyed our lands.
It is just as I thought. Lilac was acting with a deliberate intent. She had guided us to the Lost City that we might uncover this.
Normally, a fairy which has failed to fully manifest is nothing more than a sphere of turbulent etheric energy, capable of being manipulated by its summoner. Lilac, however, is in part a remnant of her father's ether. Perhaps she retained his strong will to see that Setoto was saved.
Lilac, Father, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Ah, what a happy ending. Let's talk with Setoto.
In my selfish desire to reconnect with my father, I caused the two of you a great deal of distress. For that, I am terribly sorry.
Setoto, there is no need to apologize. Your undying gratitude is more than enough.
Thank you, Alka, for everything. That you should even now treat me like the young girl I once was. It is perhaps what I've come to like about you most.
My apologies, Setoto. I didn't quite catch that. Do you think you could... Setoto, are you alright? You're turning red. Mayhap you need to lay down and rest.
I'm perfectly fine. Although, Alka, the next time the Royal Marines are out training, would it be alright if I joined you?
Of course! You'd be a fine addition to our ranks, my lady. You are the daughter of one of Nim's very own Royal Marines, after all.
For now, this is enough. When the day comes that I regain my original body, however, I pray that you will give me strength, Father, Lilac, that I might one day convey my feeling to him.
The two of you have gone to great lengths to bring Setoto safely back to us. For that, I cannot thank you enough. This gemstone that you brought back from Amdapor at Lilac's behest will no doubt pave the way for a new generation of scholars. I shall begin analyzing this gemstone straight away. I will do whatever it takes to discover the cure, and thus carry on Setoto's father's legacy. And speaking of legacies, you have shaped up to be a mighty fine scholar, Chris. I cannot help but feel proud whenever I look upon you. What a relief it is that Setoto is back to normal. While incredibly trying, I cannot help but be glad for our little misadventure. Not only will it aid Cerrito Carito's efforts to discover a cure, but the Royal Marines have become all the stronger for it. We have even earned ourselves a new member. I know I don't say it enough, but thank you, Chris, for always being there. You are an excellent scholar, and an even better friend. Now, let us leave this place. It is past time we return home to continue our training. To victory! Come hells or high water! And having concluded that, we have completed the level 70 quest and obtained the spell Ether Pact. We've unlocked the achievement Flying Colors 3, and we've unlocked the Faerie Gauge. The Faerie Gauge displays the amount of Fae Ether accumulated within a fairy. Fae Ether is accumulated by using actions such as Energy Drain and Excogitation, acquired at level 62, which deplete the Ether Flow Gauge. Maintaining an Ether Pact, acquired at level 70, slowly consumes Fae Ether. That's cool. I'm going to need to put that somewhere. Of great import. No, not log out. Move to my HUD layout and move that Faerie Gauge to... Bam! That should do it. And bam. That's good enough for me. Alright, with it, we've also gained the Orator's Attire Coffer. So, let's see what we got. Alright. For pants, we have the Orator's Bottoms. Yes, thank you, Eos. For feet, the Orator's Shoes. Might as well get the shoes undirtied. For chest. For body, we have the Orator's Coat. I should turn on the headgear part. There we go. For hands, we have the Orator's Cuffs. For head, we have the Orator's Mortarboard. And last but not least, for our new Scholar's Arm, we have the Antiquated Organum. I don't look too bad in this. However, I am going to make one brief adjustment. I prefer my glasses a little better. But with that being said, I may just keep part of this gear, but I am going to definitely change the gloves, I think. Let me just see if I unequip them. Insufficient armory chest space. Why am I not surprised? Actually, yeah, I'll do it without the cuffs. Jeez, I'm crow. Alright. With that being said, we have finally completed the Stormblood storyline for Path of the Scholar. And not a moment too soon, with the expansion coming out pretty soon. But with that being said, that's going to complete this episode of Cruisenix Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode when it comes out. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Cruisenix signing out.